All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, Nigeria Watch family, Nigerians. How you guys doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. We get another breaking news for this morning. This one they come from Comrade Emmanuel Agbogun. Indofo finally come out to talk and say officially say he support Bola Tinubu for 2023 100%. You know, Emmanuel Agbogun don't come out now, come talk and say my full support for Bola Ahmed Tinubu 2023 presidency. My people, I wanna see this one. I go leave this one for now, make una judge them. I know say everybody is entitled to their freedom of expression, freedom of support, and freedom of speech. So anyhow. But I don't see for the comment section now say, okay. Israel Semota, good morning to you. Yes, that's one of the things that Emmanuel Agbogo actually said as well on his broadcast, that we that lives in the diaspora should tell our family to go get a PVC. So that's what you're saying right now. So, okay. Not be by talking without not acting. Because the way it be so now, Emmanuel Agbogo don't come out and say, now, Tinubu, now in support for 2023. We don't know what another person will constantly talk later on. Meanwhile, let's listen to him. Thank you, my people. Please help us to share, hit that like button, encourage us to do more for you. God bless you all.
Yes. Good morning to you all, my conscious Edo people. I remain no other person than yours, noble right activist, Comrade Bogu Emmanuel. And if you are watching me this very morning, I am here to state some obvious facts. As you all know, the 2023 elections is around the corner. And in case of you're not aware, I'm putting it to you that elections are to hold come February for the presidential and House of Rep and House of Assembly, presidential, Senate, House of Reps seats in the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And thereafter, in the month of March, you're going to be having the House of Assembly stroke governor elections across the 36 states of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This very morning, I'm coming out to state the obvious reasons why I would be supporting a Tinubu candidature come 2023 general elections. The answer is simple. The reasons are very glaring. Is that Tinubu has shown political sagacity, political interest against all other aspirants that you have. His intentions are not hidden. It is written all over him that he intends to run for the office of the president. That is basically the reason. Now, every right-thinking person would think Emmanuel Agbogun should be supporting a young, energetic Nigerian who has all the intellectual abilities to govern Nigeria, as the case may be. The answer is no. For those of you who understand politics, you need representatives in the 74 local government areas that you have in Nigeria. Which of the young Nigerians can boast of organizing a political structure along the YDP, the Youth Democratic Party, the AAC, the African Action Congress? Which, just name them. Is it the Shawore? Is it the... Name them. All of these Nigerians who are young persons are either fighting for political relevance. They are not fighting to aspire to political offices. come to think about it, since the 2019 general elections, someone would have expected that Omoyele Sowore, as one of the energetic youths who have shown a force and who has the political spread to, galvanize young youths. But what have you seen? Over time, these people engages, in struggles that just put them on the front burners of the newspapers and the national dailies. And for me, I am a realist. I don't play to the gallery because I want to entertain audience. There's no way a year to an elections, young Nigerians can galvanize themselves to form a formidable political party. Not to talk about aspiring in the over 30,000 polling units that you have scattered across this country. So my conscious Nigerians, building a political opposition or a political structure that can seize power from these political parties like the PDP and the APC, where some of us are actually supporting or playing support-based politics, is very simple. Nigeria, as you see it as a case, is you need to galvanize support. You need to galvanize support. In my village, for crying out loud, I come from Wode, Isinot, and Ohada to be precise. You don't have any member of these young or growing political parties, whether you call it YDP, who have seen that try to do one or two things. No. And the most annoying part about this is that Nigerians who want to galvanize themselves, form support-based groups both in diaspora and back home here, are busy throwing tantrums to people who are actually wanting to aspire, to become something. During the last general elections, Omoyele Sowore and other youths, the likes of Fela, the likes of some other youths, which I wouldn't want to bother myself mentioning their names, they all supported a political process to all run as candidates in their various political parties. In fact, to the tune of you had over more than 40 youths as presidential candidates of various political parties. The question to ask: how many Nigerians came out to vote for those youths? How many of you who are participating politically, who intend to change the narratives? I want to use Edo as a case study. Look at what transpired within the stretch of the Edo elections. You had youths, young, energetic youths running in very many political parties. How many of these did you people queue behind? So, to think about it, we now have to look at the antecedent of Tinubu, ranging from 1999 till 2007, when he left office as executive governor of Lagos State. Tinubu has been able to galvanize an economy that works for his people. Yeah, people might say because of that is the destination point for goods coming into the country. The question to ask is it Tinubu's fault? It has always been so since 1999. So anybody that has a benefit for one economic prospect or the other as a state governor and fails to harness it, and somebody who has been able to harness his own and has been able to build a strong political base, representative strength in Lagos. Look at the kind of governors that have left Lagos. Are these people not the people you call Tinubu's boys? Ranging from the likes of Fashola, who took over him as governor, to the likes of Ambody, to the likes of the new governor who you have now, Sanwo-Olu. These people have been able to impact positively in their society. Let us forget about the availability of resources. We all know it's a potential. But very many of these states also enjoy the same robust financial backbone, just like what Lagos State is currently enjoying. What are you seeing? If not for the likes of Governor Wike, who is developing River State to a pace where you can call a city, what have the previous predecessors, what have they really done? So Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been able to build a political base. Look at today. Some of his boys are the House of Reps Speaker, Benjamin Abila. Some of them are the Vice President of this country, Professor Yemi Osibanjo, who was once his Attorney General in the state. If these people have been able to grow politically, go to other states and ask questions. Who has Atiku brought out in the state? What are the likes of people Atiku has brought out, or what are the likes of people Atiku have brought to the front burner in politics? Go to those other states where you see what big names like the likes of Saraki. You also saw what happened to him in the last elections. Even in his own home state, he could not win the seat of governor, even as a Senate president. So for very many of you who play to the gallery, yes, these old folks are old. They are bereft of ideas. But one thing they've been able to get for themselves is the platform, that believes in them. Very recently, very recently, we had an Edo elections. Just immediately after the elections, we saw how governance was for a period of 9 months. We were all begging. In fact, even most of you who supported the government, lost hope in it. Not until when some of us who were energetic enough to use criticism to create an impact decided to flog the horns of criticism and to put the governor on his walking feet. Whoever would have known that, if not for the way some of us stood behind to fight for street lights, if you had the kind of lights we are enjoying today in Ring Road, haven't been in a dark state for over 5 years. So my conscious Edo people, the only way we can be able to get meaningful achievements is when you know the person who will win an elections and queue behind him. As of today, Tinubu has a strong grip of the eastern part of Nigeria than any of the northern candidates or any of the political party candidates that will be running. You might think it's a joke. Governors are really defecting from the opposition party that Nigerians are seen as an alternative, that have ruled this country for 16 years. What has changed about them? It's still the same political ideology. 70% of the retrogressive policies that we enjoy today or we suffer today in this country was built by the Obasanjo era, who bastardized the judiciary, who bastardized the policing structure of this country, who neglected them for over the period of 16 years, even when we had a booming economy. So my conscious Edo people, let us not play to the gallery. Yes, Buhari is weak. He has had health complications. Buhari has really gone round, through many trials. The obvious answer is that we know that for you to get political relevance in this country, you must galvanize force with the North. And Tinubu has since done that. And we are coming out of that. Let me tell you something. Most of the elections that you have won in this country for the office of the presidency, if it was Goodluck Jonathan who work grammar or see as a better president than Buhari today, Tinubu was very instrumental to his coming as president for 4 years. Do not forget, even when the doctrine of necessity was almost collapsed, he came in as acting president, run as president, won elections in virtually all the populated states in being governed by the then ACN. So what are we not saying? What are we not saying? And we all know the handiworks of this thing is that this is Tinubu. So I don't know Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I've never met him all my life. I don't even intend to meet him to know what I believe this guy can galvanize. Look at the Buhari politics. Everybody knows that the Buhari politics is one politics that the northern and Islamic scholars have always taken as their own. If Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu comes, do you think he would Islamize Nigeria? Do you think he will promote those negativities that we all see as a problem that is currently affecting us as a people? So my conscious Edo people, the earlier we realize that Tinubu is a force, the better for us. Because whether Edo State votes for him or not, you still have other states. But I would like a state where we can be recognized offices of highly, respected forces, or would I call it parastatals, will be manned by Edo people. Will be manned by our people who have really shown that they voted and they will support and they are supporting Tinubu. Because whether you like it or not, the power block you have seen within the presidential, angle of government has been the Buhari factor. So you cannot take that from our African politics. That is how we play the politics. in this part of the world. First, we respect our tribal, sentiments. Second, we respect our ethnicity. The truth about it is that most people will call me names. Oh, you are jobless. Oh, you are this. Oh, you are that. The question to ask is, what effort you that is insulting me, what effort have you made? How many of you have come out to say, oh, I want to join this political party to build a force that can win an election in your ward as an opposition? I have known how many times some of us have written to political parties, to galvanize support. But these people, they all use all these mushroom parties to get money from the Independent National Electoral Commission over time. They are not serious about what happens to the political fortune of this country. Come to think about it, all these mushroom parties we are talking about, who owns them? I still know them, these political big wings. So my conscious Edo people, let us see the truth and say the way it is. I am not this kind of a person who play to the gallery. I don't talk to sweet you. I talk to say the way it is. And that is what has brought me this far. You might not like my face. You might not like my statement. But I try to state it the way things are. Don't like my person, take the message. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a force. The West will queue behind him. The West, the Yorubas, will queue behind Asiwaju come 2023. You have heard a sitting governor, an ex-governor of this country, in the person of Fayoshe, come out to say that, yes, you might call Tinubu a thief. You might call him all forms of name. But the question to ask, if the APC gives him the ticket, the Yorubas will support him. Who are the Yorubas? Are they not the one? Are they not in the PDP? So it is an ideal that we must all understand. The Nigerian factor has the strong belief in this tribal balance in governance. Don't forget, the Igbos are behind saying that they also deserve a right to become a president come 2023. And you are seeing the likes of most of these eastern governors decamping to the APC when they are in a party that you all see as a formidable opposition. For crying out loud, the earlier Nigeria knows that this, our democracy, is being, evolved all around individuals, the earlier for us. If you don't know, individuals influences the political processes that you all sit down in your rooms to watch. And however it plays out, their interest is always on the burner. And Asiwaju himself, the Jagaban, has said he wants to run. My brother, it's you. If he is your papa too for the Jagaban. So let us grow out of this ineptitude of the imbalance of too old or too young. How old is Joe Biden? How old was Barack Obama? How old was Donald Trump? Were they youths? Even when you make reference to Macron, the French president, you still see that it is also not well. The issue that Nigerians should bother about is what kind of policies that these people will run about or they will come about with. What kind of change, what kind of governance would they offer Nigerians? As of today, all of you, particularly we that are those, you prefer to invest in Lagos than to invest in your own home state. Why is it so? Because the Lagos economy gives you a better value for your investment than what we have here back home. So who has built this economy? 8 years ago, was Lagos that viable? 10 years ago, was Lagos that viable? Somebody gave the basis, even where he was denied all forms of federal allocation for over 3 years by the Obasanjo-led government. The Lagos economy still strives. The Lagos economy still paid workers. The Lagos economy still enjoyed the benefit of the backlog of federal allocation that was withheld. All these things, they still enjoyed and they are doing better today. 80% of our young youths who make money want to run to Lekki. Where are they running to in Edo State? So these things were built by who? Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Make your findings. He's the biggest landlord in West Africa, as it is rightly said. It is because the man has something upstairs. If he's a fool, many governors have been embezzled and stolen, and they don't have anything to show. They only lean on the political system to salvage their expenses in life, because they know that the cost of living for them to maintain the standard they have gotten themselves into, they must always rely on the state. But Asiwaju himself, as you all know, is a bridge builder. He has always been a bridge builder even to the PDP in very many elections. So my people, all I want to say is that think very well, reason very well, evaluate very well what I've said, and ask yourself, is he Atiku? Is he Atiku? Ask yourself also, which other candidate I bring? Is it Saraki? What have they been able to achieve in their home states? Atiku has a PDP governor. What has he been able to create? What impact has he been able to create in Adamawa? But you talk about the Jagaban. The man is really using his political mind to build an economic fortune in Lagos. You know, if na you be the African, we be Asiwaju, you for even do more than what the guy has done. So, my people, I am only just stating the obvious fact, because there's no way a Sowore will win an election in your unit. Those of you that are insulting me, you will not even vote for him. There's no way an Emmanuel Agbogun running for presidency will win an election in your unit, because you will not even vote for him. So why believe in one political journey that does not exist or that will not come to friction? Why believe in it? Most of you paid monies, countless amounts of monies. If you saw that Sowore would have won, most of you would have spent all your life. But what happened with all the resources that you all paid? You saw that nothing happened. And even after this, what formidable role as the AAC, which is Sowore's party, what formidable role have they been playing over time? So my people, now waiting, I just believe in now the tell now. I do not really want to flog it so hard, because I've stated the obvious facts. Go back home, think on how to what's it called? Know the voting strength in your unit before coming to render insults to me. I've always won all my polling units in all the elections I've involved in for any candidate I support. And that's one beautiful thing you don't know. So cursing me or calling me all forms of name does not stop anything. The truth here is, this is the reality on ground. Live with it, find your way around it, because the Tinubu candidature is what I see as the next presidency of this country. If you think there's a force that can fight it, then let's be in the ballots, because that's the only way we can do it. And it will be very wrong on my own part if I leave this broadcast this morning without talking about voters registration. Very many of you who are watching me will not be voting because you are in the diaspora. But also very many of you who are in the diaspora also have a way of influencing nothing less than 10 to 5 votes as an individual. So if you know you are a patriotic Nigerian, go out there, tell your siblings who do not have PVCs to go and get PVCs. What is PVC? Permanent voters card. How do they go about it? They go to any of the INEC offices, and these are the simple issues. Once again, my conscious Edo people, network is a little bit troublesome. So please, my conscious Edo people, tell your people to go out and get PVCs. This is my simple submission this morning. Once again, I will be very proud to say I am a strong supporter of the Tinubu political aspirations. For me, in this part of the media world, I want to say bye this morning. I remain no other person than yours, noble right activist, comrade Bogu Emmanuel. Insults does not move political journeys. What moves political journeys is the participatory process you get yourself involved in. Once again, I am Emmanuel Bogu. Bye for now.
All right, my people, once again, like he said, once again, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to every one of you. That statement from there is from Comrade Emmanuel Agbogun, an activist from Edo State. Yes. In the publicly come out now, come talk and say, now Bola Tinubu now in go support for 2023. And my people, I don't see some of the reactions on the comment section is not pleasing at all. Emmanuel Agbogun talk so many things. So he say, Nigerians, think carefully. He talk that one. He comes to say, Nigerians, reason carefully. He comes to say, Nigerians, make una evaluate this carefully. To me, I'm not going to say much on this. But I have a question. Comrade Emmanuel Agbogun, you have right to support anybody you want to support. It's your right. And I have right to support anybody I want to support. But one thing is that, do you realize how much we as Nigerians have suffered in the hands of these same politicians? All of them are affiliated. All of them. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is affiliated to all the devilish previous politicians that have ruled us in Nigeria. They are friends. They are affiliated one way or the other. The same Bola Ahmed Tinubu have hold a significant position, or rather positions, in Nigeria. What has he done with it? What change have we seen during the time of Bola Tinubu as the governor of Lagos State, for example? First tenure and the second tenure. Like I said, if I say make I enter inside this matter, I not come up for here. So I go end this one for here. Because normally, we na channel, it not concern us. Anybody can come, talk them as you like. No wahala. People still there, we go answer you. You know, that make me think like social media. If you check the comment section now, people don't they answer you. Comrade Emmanuel Agbogun. So me, I don't want just talk for this matter like that. People don't they call in now. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Talk to us.
Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, hello, and those citizens and Nigerians. Thank you for bringing this broadcast. Edo people will know, and the Nigerian people will know. We have always come out to tell them here, watch out for 2024, 2023. These people are coming again. Emmanuel, you are hiding under the Comrade umbrella. As an activist, you are not political voter suppression. Emmanuel, you have the right to, vie for your own candidate. But you don't have the right to cajole us again to come and vote for your principal. You are hiding under where you live now is nothing to write home about. You are wearing agbada trying to emulate your own principal. My people, let Emmanuel come on the debate session and come and debate. And come and tell us how you want us to cajole us on how to go and do what you want us to do. You see all these people that are coming under the principle, under this umbrella of Comrade, or calling themselves masses, that are using their own words to indoctrinate our people into suffering. I don't know. May God Almighty begin to deliver all of you. When you know that we are suffering here, let Emmanuel come on Friday. Let him come and tell us what he knows on the debate session. I leave my question to that time.
Thank you.
People, use your heads wisely. I have always told you this thing. When injustice becomes a law, resistance becomes a necessity. We have had enough of these people. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like I said before, that was a contribution right there. For my own, I don't want to be pushed into this. Maybe when time reach, I might be pushed to actually analyze these people once again. I've done it in the past. I can do it all over again. You know, all these politicians, since the creation of Nigeria, my question to Emmanuel Agbogun is that what have they done that have impacted us as Nigerians positively? You know, if you live in Nigeria, you provide everything for yourself. You provide your own security, you provide your own light, you provide your own water, you provide every single thing for yourself. Like this generation pictures pile up together, all these people have ruled us. None of them could give us permanent light in Nigeria. None. None of them. None. Many of them have ruled once, twice. Some of them 3 times. Tinubu have ruled once, twice. Or more than 3 times. Or maybe how many times? I don't know. Statistically. What has he done? May Nigerians say, if I don't vote for Tinubu, now die. Waiting day light, common light, where our leaders not forgive Nigeria. Light, common light. Only one person, only Bola Tinubu can give us permanent light. Only Bola single-handedly, he can give us light, permanent light, 24 hours, 24/7 light in Nigeria. Has he done it? The answer is no. Right? He has never. You see the situation that we are. How are we going to continue like this? Even Dangote, which a lot of us know as the richest black man in the world, not in Africa, the richest man in Africa, but the richest black man in the world. He can single-handedly give us a permanent light. Has he done it? No. Obasanjo, the former president of Nigeria, twice or more, he can single-handedly give us permanent light. I know they talk about other things now. Me, I'm just focusing on only one light now. Buhari is ruling now for the 3rd time, or maybe more. He don't fair rule us, tele. He can't come back again now, hoping that he will sort out his mess in the past. Now this time, I will even see death pass. He can give us light single-handedly. In fact, as a president, he can give Nigerians light, permanent light, the way media enjoy light for UK. Let's continue to be mentioning their name. Oshomole can give us light in the whole Nigeria, single-handedly. Obaseki can give us light single-handedly in the whole Nigeria. In fact, you people don't know the power of billions or trillions where these people get for their account. If you know, you go know, say, these people, then they are not a pushover. Now they talk about Bola. Bola Tinubu go even say, he go even give the whole Africa light. Has he done it? What is he giving us right now? What is Bola Tinubu giving us right now? Bag of rice. Bag of rice. Now they give us right now. I don't really want to pick us this morning. Everybody's just calling. Just hold on, please. I'm leaving right now. And now gym I they go so. Me now gym me all they go this morning. I said I quick give at this one. I don't set for my gym. My instructor don't wait for me. So sorry, I cannot pick more calls. But I just want to let you guys know that Bola Ahmed Tinubu fit give the whole Africa light. Now, a bag of rice they give us, they put a picture for the bag of rice. I think I will need to bring Emmanuel Agbogun to this broadcast. Make him tell us why he wants to indoctrinate Nigerians to vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If he get your reason, we will never know yet. Because he never talk the main reason for here now. He dey talk say if anybody come out, he not go win. If even though na him, he not go win. If na Showore, he not go win. If na new person, not go win. Na Bola, na he go win. Na he go this, na he go that. We need to ask more questions. We need to go in depth in analyzing this whole thing. My people, make una channel na IO. 8 years now, long years. Oh, now see the day we see now since we don't they talk for Obaseki tenure now 8 years never see complete. Oh. Another person will go take over from Obaseki now another 8 years. Before I go, my fair ask you now, how old you dey right now? Check your age. Add 8 years, join now. Your age, oh, let's assume say you dey watch me now, you be 30 years, right? If you add 8 years, join now, if you vote wrongly, that 30 plus 8 go come be 38. If you are still kind of foolish, you still a blab, in the way they talk, you are not listening to yourself whenever you're talking, you add another 8 years, join your 38, you come be 46. In case you can't still foolishly say, no, these people, they go try, you don't eat bag of rice, go add another 8 years, join now. My brother, by yourself, talk how old you can't be for them. You are going. Now make me they talk and they lose my voice. Some people will say we hate one person or that. We don't hate any of them. Oh. 8 years is too long. None of them wants to stay for 4 years. In case you don't know. None. Because they are competing with themselves. They are challenging with themselves. They meet in meetings. They meet in various parties, various activities. They talk, they chat. They mock themselves. They ask themselves questions and say, come on for there. You were rule for 4 years when they remove. They wait till they worry you. Now 8 years, I complete my whole 8 years. You feel complete your own. This is what they are doing. These people, they don't mean well for us. 8 years is too long. For example, some of them, when they watch us, now more go back to, more put our car for reverse, more go back to Edo State. The time where Oyebu Teru, some of them, where they watch me now, how old you did that time? Oyebu, 8 years. Osubo Constiator, that one still spent about a year or something, I don't know. More you do the round figure. Oyebu, 8 years. Oshomole, Lucky Bedejo, 8 years. Is that not 16? Abi? Who again? Lucky Bedejo, Oyebu, Oshomole, 8 years again. Is that not 24? Obaseki, 8 years. Is that not 32? You where they watch me so we go tease me later. And you know, so you are very good in that. You're the type. Una not the big una face come and not can't talk with you, the pain now. Nigerians will be suffering, same time they'll be smiling. 32 as a calculator just now, if I'm not mistaken. Remove one from your age. You where you all the watch me so remove them. Remove 32. How old you dey? Where all these people they start to the rule. And tell me how old you go dey when Obaseki come out. The next fake person where they come, that prospective governor will go take over for a predecessor. 8 years, join that 32, you go be 40. So, Adam join your age now. How old you go dey? See how many years whether not they deceive you. If I talk and say, our devilish, evil, wicked politicians are not the one recycling themselves. We, the Nigerians, we are the one recycling them. Yes, we are the one recycling them. My people, now I go rest my case. I talk on just now. Me, I want to go lose weight more. I dey go gym. I for say make I open line, everybody talk this matter. But make now leave one for the comment section. If you have not subscribed to Nigeria Watch, do so, because this one will go debate about them. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, so you'll be notified whenever we're on live. It's rather being told, say, Nigeria Watch do video yesterday. Press like for this one. So they say charities begins at home. You know, they begin for your home. Press that like button where they your front. So no, they use hate the judge. Press the like for this one. Because of me, because of my channel. And copy this one, share them. Say we don't get one comrade for Edo State now. An activist when say he support Tinubu 100%. My choice, so he get right to support anybody. No, I'm not blaming for that one. And he get right. But there are so many questions that needs to be answered. There are so many questions that need to be answered. How long are we going to continue like these Nigerians? Now, now I rest my case. Now, God, I go bless all of you now. Bye-bye, you. I talk to you guys later.